Hey Gemini, we're going to be looking at every single card in the deck to see what's going to be going on during this eclipse season for you. So from now through the next about 6 months. So we have two eclipses coming up, one on March 25th, which is the lunar eclipse, and then we have the solar eclipse coming up on April 8th. All right, let's see, Gemini. Somebody might be trying to come back into your life that you may be hesitant to allow in. Yeah, you might get a little bit of an ego boost though, like just because this person shows back up in your life, you may get some, it just might make you feel good. Just the fact that they were thinking about you or whatever, but you don't necessarily want this person back in your life, so you may not even respond. Okay, so I keep seeing the Temperance card even when I was shuffling that deck, and then now again. So I don't know if there's maybe some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, or perhaps like the time of Sagittarius, so like towards the end of the year, something might be of relevance there, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. It just keeps coming up, or it could be like something coming into balance, something about divine timing. So something maybe during this eclipse season, this is the time like that something is about to happen, maybe that you've been waiting for. I don't know, maybe it's time for you perhaps to walk away from something, some kind of situation maybe that you've been in for a long time, or this could be a family situation and perhaps you want to start something new. Yeah, I'm seeing big changes for you. Wheel of Fortune. They might be triggered by changes that come about that are really uncomfortable for you and look as though they're more like misfortunes, but really it ends up being a blessing in disguise. So okay, so let's get started. That's my dog scratching himself, if you hear that. Okay, interesting about the Temperance thing, right? Because I'm seeing here, so maybe this is future, or maybe this is something you're going through right now, but for some of you, you could have met someone or you will be meeting someone that just really checks all the boxes for you. This is like a fantasy, and to the point where some people around you might want to kind of shake you up and say, hey, like, come back down to earth, because it's like so out of character for you. That people might think like you're out of your mind. You know, that you just met this person 2 weeks ago and what, like you're getting married. Something like that. Literally, like it could be something like that. So so there is this sense of like this like desire to take things really quickly, but something holds you back. Something or someone is there to help you pump the brakes, and it doesn't make you feel good, but yeah, it's Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so for some of you, this is looking like this could actually be uprooting your life, not even a relationship or anything like that. For some of you, this is like you're completely unhappy with your job, um, maybe with just your surroundings overall. And you are inspired to make this impulsive decision to just maybe move, uproot your life and move, change environments, change, like move state, country. You might like just make a radical change or want to make a radical change like that. Look at this, the 7 of Cups with the Fool. There's this sense of like just wanting to explore any opportunity that could be out there for you, and people are freaking out about it because they're thinking this is your way of sweeping some kind of heartbreak under the rug, by distracting yourself with a mass amount of stimulation. Yeah, it's almost like fooling yourself in a very emotionally vulnerable time. So something must have happened, that people are thinking this is a very unhealthy way of you dealing with whatever trauma. It's like you're running away, or this is how I feel people around you are perceiving you, is that you're trying to run away from dealing with like emotional trauma that you haven't gotten under control, or just dealt with, just acknowledged even, maybe. So this could be any kind of heartbreak. Maybe you're coming out of a breakup. Um, this could have been a death in the family. I mean, so many things. Something that would just completely change your life forever. And it happened very quickly. This was very sudden. For some of you, this may have had something to do with a father. So, I don't know. Hmm. Look at Temperance. Where Temperance shows up here is clarifying the Tower. So this is exactly what I was saying, is that there's a Tower moment that happens, and Temperance is here to show that everything that's happening here is centered around your reaction to this Tower, and that's what everyone's worried about. But they're not seeing things obviously from your perspective. Mm. Because this could either be their perspective, or it just is what it is. Um, but this does look like someone who hasn't dealt with the pain of something. This is a loss, and it is kind of looking like possibly a death in the family. So, um, it's something that's very painful, that can take years and sometimes never really, um, really, it's something that some people can't get over. They can continue on, obviously, but it's always there. It's a pain that's always there for some people. And so this is something that hasn't even been touched upon emotionally by some of you. And it's like some of you are fooling yourselves in thinking that you're going to just magically create this Ten of Cups situation without, having to acknowledge this and process it. So, that's the message that's coming through. Whether that's people's perception, this is what, because I am getting that. People who, I feel like there's people here who care about you very much. Like in some cases, like they have authority, or they feel like they have authority. This could be parental figures, probably older people, I would say, in most cases. But anyhow, whoever it is, it's someone who you would respect. And hold on, let me take a drink. The AC is like right in my face. So it's like everyone wants the best, but in the healthiest way. And sometimes the healthiest way is not the easiest. So no wonder that temperance kept coming up, because there is kind of a need to slow down rather than search for distraction. There's temperance again. Move these down a little bit. Yeah. Again, for me, this is like hold back. Like, stay right where you are. Don't make any sudden moves. Wait. Just wait. There's something about not needing to. It's not that it's never. It's not that it's never going to happen. It's just that it's not the right time. You might not be in the best, and it might not just be you, like maybe this is just not the right moment because there's too much going on in your family, or this could be in a work situation, however it resonates. But it's like some kind of new cycle is starting in within a family. So this could be like going through a big move, that could be very jarring for some people. It's a huge change. And like I said, for some of you, I'm getting like really long distance. So this could be across country, right? So, or to another continent. I mean, that would be a lot to get used to. And so it feels bigger than just one person. Hence the reason why, like, it should be handled very carefully. There's a situation here that needs to be handled very carefully. And again, we get these cards about just take it easy, like wait, hold on. We don't have the answers yet. We don't have enough information to make a balanced decision. And so just hang out for a little while. It's very consistent. Now, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. But the message is pretty consistent. Yeah. Something about the stability, the status, the stability. Um, I'm getting like it's there on the surface, but in reality, things are very shaky. There's something about maintaining an image. Someone's very worried about that. I don't know if that's you or someone around you, because this could be someone else, but I'm getting like on the surface, everything is very well put together, very, something is very staged, but underneath the surface, it's a whole other story. I feel like this is somebody around you, because I'm getting here you are becoming very good at spotting these types of people. You see past, what they're trying to portray. There's certain people who try to who have been around you, who have tried to portray themselves as just being very super confident, very alpha, um, but you see much deeper. So I'm getting here, for some of you, the cards are saying like you've been through this before. Like some of you have been through a relationship like this before or something. But it's like, okay, so for some of you, this has happened to you before, where someone has tried to misrepresent themselves and you fell for it. And now there's a situation again here that you're being presented with. Perhaps this is could be future. It's almost like a test, and the cards is so, it's almost like they're saying there's no excuse this time. You've been through that before, so when you get this offer, your intuition should immediately, be triggered by what you've already been through, the losses that you incurred. So that's where you get this King of Swords wisdom now that you have. So I do feel like there's going to be a relationship that's going to test what you've already, the lessons you've already learned. Okay, what? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Um, you're going to need to get some kind of certification or something, like diploma. I don't know, because it's like you're spotting it as soon as you look at them. You can spot who is targeting to use you. I feel like in the past you were a victim of like surprise attacks by people who you thought were on your side, who were very close to you. I feel like you had to turn or walk away, or you will. This could be, coming up for you. I'm seeing like blocked communication, blocked contact, no contact, no contact with people because of betrayals. I'm seeing somebody plotting here. I don't know what this is about. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I am definitely getting the situation here of, okay, this King of Cups in reverse here, the Nine of Cups. I'm getting this as a person who can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is somebody who um, tries to make people fall in love with them, wines and dines you, um, love bombs you, uh, and makes you feel like you are the most special person in the world. Makes you feel very confident, the most beautiful, and feel like whatever they're telling you, that it's a true and valid offer of, you know, whatever it is that they're offering you. But in reality, this was a very well thought out plan and scheme. This is what I'm seeing. This is some kind of scheme that this person has going, probably not just with you. In fact, no, not just with you. This is with at least two people. And this person targets people who have money, who are well off. But, yeah, so something went off the rails for this person. Someone turned on him or her. And I'm saying him because I keep seeing the King of Cups there. So I'm kind of attaching it to a male figure, but it doesn't have to be. But I feel like somebody, I don't know, it's almost like this person was working with others. I don't know if it was like a group scam thing. I don't know. It's making me think because it just looks like it was a group effort. It could be like a criminal organization, a secret organization. I don't even want to get into that. Oh, okay. Hold on now. So I feel like this person who used you, they did something to somebody else, because I told you it wasn't just you. I'm sorry if I was quiet for too long just now, but I had to take it all in. It wasn't just you. And they fucked with the wrong person because someone is really, I don't know what they did to them exactly, but somebody's really pissed and they want revenge now. So they want to out this person publicly. They want something to be publicly known. And I feel like they have proof, they have pictures, they have like whatever it is that they have, these receipts that they have. It could be pictures, could be, but it's of relationships, other relationships. So remember, do you guys, if you watch that Tinder Swindler documentary, or yeah, it's a documentary. A bunch of the victims had gotten together like at the end to get revenge on him, or actually no, like I think they sued him or whatever. But anyway, and they wanted his picture out there to warn other women of what he was doing. It's kind of on that on that wavelength, like wanting to get this person's true character out there. As a way to block this person from continuing on with all this abuse, really, because that's what this person was doing. You're leaving somebody behind. This person really doesn't care. The only time they care is when they feel rejected. And so they feel the need to do something because they need the validation. So that's the only time when you might get an apology. But yeah. There's always going to be someone else. That's just, and your eyes are wide open now. Like whatever illusion you were under before, that's not anymore. That's why, look, we have the 10 of Wands with the Death card. You're done. You're going to put that burden down. You're done. You want to be free. Look at this, the Fool card with the Ace of Pentacles. Look, you have new relationships coming in. You're free. You're happy. You're meeting all kinds of new people. You're probably traveling. And people from your past are going to be regretful when they see that you've moved on and you just don't care. There's someone here regretful and jealous at the same time. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, I definitely see a lot of you doing some traveling this year. Almost like you need it, and it doesn't have to be super far, but I do feel like a lot of you need to kind of get away. Maybe not specifically during Mercury retrograde, but definitely sometime this year. Because I feel like the more you learn about yourself, the more you're loving yourself, and the more that's going to show from the inside out. So there's something here about working on your self-confidence, on finding your inspiration again, your enthusiasm. I do feel like there's people who are trying to hold you back in a prior version of yourself. So there is a part of them that's happy, you know, to see you grow and overcome things and mature. But also, there's a part of them that feels that they're losing you as well with all this growth. So it's kind of like they feel like you're leaving them behind. So it's not necessarily that they, I don't know how to say it. I mean, yeah, they, in a way, they do want to hold you back. A part of them is happy that you're going through all this like this glow up, really. But yeah, there's a part of them that is selfish and wants to hold you back because there's a bit of like ownership, you know. So someone sees that you're wanting to explore the world, explore all these options, and just let go of your responsibilities. And someone's not wanting to see you do that. You see, someone from your past, they want to see you be the way that you have always been. So someone might speak against whatever you're working on, whatever you're investing your time into, but don't let that discourage you. Only because someone who, even if you respect this person, not everyone is going to like what you like. So even if it's someone you respect, and if they don't value what you value or what you're putting time and effort into, that's okay. um, I think this is more so about a lesson that that person needs to learn in relinquishing control over your life. Maybe at some point they had a lot of control and they're having some trouble letting that go, even if you're a full grown adult. Which actually is what I'm seeing here, is that somebody still might see you as a child. Yeah, there's a huge glow up here, and it really has to do with you seeing yourself as amazing as you truly are, and it's happening really soon. And it's really bringing about a lot of happiness and in a big. I don't know what happened to you guys that they're really kind of highlighting the confidence aspect of this whole reading, like as something really important. So it's almost like you had lost it for whatever reason, and now it's back. Like something huge changed, and now you're feeling more confident to put yourself out there, to travel the world, to maybe let go of things that you were very stubborn about or very fixed. Yeah, not open to suggestion or to new ideas, and now you have freed your mind from that. Yeah, it was definitely like these insecurities, um, maybe even like I feel like there was some toxic like guilt tripping that was going on, probably like within a family dynamic, um, that had a huge influence on you and really repressed you for many years and made you feel really alone because there was a huge side of yourself that you felt like you couldn't express. Yeah, you see, with the moon. So a lot of repressed emotions, repressed desires, repressed interests that you felt were going to be criticized and put down because that is the experience that you've had in the past. So this is you having the courage to not back down when someone else is feeling uncomfortable with your huge presence, and just let them feel uncomfortable. Wow. So whoever this water sign is for you, it's over. Like there's just no turning back. And if there's a cross watcher out there, if there was any doubt, I'm sorry, but there's no turning back. I mean, Gemini is just, there's no hope. Like there's just no, there's nothing. It's done. Yeah. All right. So guidance or advice for Gemini. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, okay? And the card that you drew is a time for healing, balsamic moon. Let's see. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take the next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. Oh my gosh. Is that not what this whole reading, how it all started? Anyway, this is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little time to heal and smooth yourself over. Sorry, I need new glasses, so my apologies. Smooth both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Oh my God. That was... Anyway, that was your reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.